Hello and welcome. I am so excited. This is the Photographer and Creatives Masterclass from booked out to paid on repeat. I am so happy you're here. This masterclass has been a long time coming and frankly long overdue. If you've been in any of my classes or courses before, then you already know that I want you to feel that you're sitting in the room with your best friend and we are having just a laid back conversation. I am absolutely going to be following a script to stay on topic, but just so you know, my DMs are always open and I am here for you. So, having you here tells me that you're a heart-driven creative entrepreneur. You're ready to scale your income and impact. You're wildly ambitious and you aren't willing to settle for less. And most importantly, not willing to sacrifice your life to your business. As a creative entrepreneur, I know the hustle, I know the burnout, and this new method should be a breath of fresh air for you because I know it has been for me. So, with that, I am so excited. Let's go ahead and get started. So, have you ever thought, I know I'm meant for more, but I just don't know what the next step is? You're creative, you're talented, you're hardworking, but the idea of creating consistent, recurring passive income feels impossible when you're already stretched so thin. If you've ever found yourself in the cycle of feast or famine, busy season, slow season, I know that's what it is for photographers, wondering how everyone else seems to be making money online in their sleep while you're still glued to your laptop or your camera, this training is for you. In case we haven't met yet, my name is Courtney Mitchell, a wedding photographer turned online business coach, mom, and course creator. For years, I traded my weekends for weddings. I loved it. I love it. I am still shooting weddings as they come, but I also knew that I couldn't keep building my life around my bookings. It was in 2020 that I had my first baby, and from August to January, I was booked. In fact, I was booked even before I knew I was pregnant. In one season, I had around 20 weddings nonstop, with the exception of Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. But I even had one on New Year's Eve. I had a triple header, a double header, associate weddings, and was traveling nearly every weekend with my husband in grad school and baby on my hip, breastfeeding in the back seat of the car, as you can see, the whole 9 yards. I would take her to grandma's house, which was 2 hours away on wedding days, and then travel back home after the wedding to my husband, who was in a very demanding, in the thick of it, grad school schedule at the time. It was the end of that wedding season, January 10th, 2021, and honestly, I was completely exhausted, although I did not want to admit that. Everyone thought I was thriving, and in many ways I was. I was a breastfeeding mama to a 5-month-old baby. I was barely getting any sleep, not taking care of myself, definitely in need of caffeine at all times, and found myself in a car accident where I hit a guardrail going 80 miles an hour, mind you, in a 75 mile an hour zone. No doubt in my mind that angels were there that day because I had a small bruise on the side of my knee, and my 5-month-old daughter and I were completely fine. The next day, just to make a little light of the situation, but we actually received the title for this vehicle we purchased just 4 weeks earlier, and without it, the story probably would have been a little different. But it was in this moment that I knew something needed to change. So what did I do? I started implementing new streams of income, including more services, more offers, a photo booth, new products, etc. And I was doing really well. I was earning over six figures, had generated over $250,000 over the course of a few years, and truly was very happy. I'm so grateful for all of my clients and all of my customers. However, especially becoming a mom, I found that these things were not giving me my time back, but adding to my never ending to-do list. So, what did I do? I started creating digital products online about simple things that came naturally to me in the world of business. I created an online course that I taught live, and I named it Simply Content, which later turned to Startup to Scaled Up, that I recorded teaching wedding photographers how to start and scale a wedding photography business. To my surprise, I earned $7,293 in my first week of launching my online course. My traction was growing on social media, my income was growing, and I honestly felt like I hit the jackpot. My income was no longer tied to how many hours I put in, but how much volume I could sell. However, here's the part that not many people talk about. I earned that money, and the next week I was back at $0. And instead of saying, how can I do it again? What would happen if I threw myself a pity party and I thought that it was over? I thought I had done all that I could do and that was that. I remember my coach telling me how grateful I should be and how proud I should be, but I honestly thought passive income was just a scam. A few months passed, and as life went on, I was pregnant. I had my second baby, moved to a brand new town far from where a wedding industry was, and I didn't think I would be booking weddings anymore. So I went all in on my online course. I had a foundation online. I had a high value offer. I had systems in place. And through posting on an app that most people are distracted on, including myself sometimes, I made $32,973 over 4 weeks. Almost $33,000 in 4 weeks. I'm still speechless at times. It wasn't the money that I fell in love with. It was the freedom that it gave me. That $32,973 changed my life. It finally opened my eyes to the idea and the possibility of digital products, not because of the income, but because of how I was earning the money and what I was able to do while the income was coming in. So this happened over Thanksgiving while I was hosting 20 plus people in my brand new house with a toddler at home, with a baby at home, preparing food, making meals, doing laundry, breastfeeding through sleepless nights, taking kids to the library, playing with my games with my nieces and nephews, family vacation, etc. And that's when I realized something so powerful. Freedom isn't found in hustling harder. It's in building systems that work for you while you live your life. Let me say that again. Freedom isn't found in hustling harder. It's in building systems that work for you while you live your life. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to start confidently building recurring streams of income from your creative business using my proven flow method. Whether you're a photographer, designer, creative entrepreneur, this is the step-by-step framework to go from overwhelmed and overbooked to confident, clear, and cash flowing. So here's what I see all the time, and the exact reason I am here creating this webinar and course for you. You're creative, but you're constantly chasing clients. Your income depends on your energy and your availability. You've dreamed of passive income, but the idea of creating a digital product feels overwhelming. You've tried to post more, but it's never turned into more freedom. You're not lazy. You're not behind. You've just never been shown a system that fits your season and your strengths. When I started, I didn't have a big audience, a fancy funnel, or tons of time. But what I did have was this deep, deep desire for more time with my family, more consistency in my income, more freedom to create a life that I loved. I took what I already knew, packaged it simply, and learned how to market it in a way that felt aligned and authentic. And the result, I created an income stream that ran even when I was busy being a mom, even when I was shooting weddings, even when I was sleeping in my cozy bed, even when I was just resting, even if I took weekends off, even if I took nights off. I went from booked out to paid on repeat. And now I want to help you and other creatives do the same. So now, finally, the part that you've been waiting for. Allow me to introduce to you my flow method. I created this method to help creative entrepreneurs like you move from burnout to consistent income, step by step, in the most simple and easy to understand kind of way. So I want to break it down for you. There are 4 simple steps that are essential to confidently create recurring streams of passive income in your business. And I'm going to go through each one. So step number 1 is your foundation. Build your business on clarity from the start. Who do you serve? What do you offer? What do you stand for? Without this, nothing else works. If your foundation is weak, you will fall. If your foundation is strong, you will be successful. This is often your why in your business. Step number 2, leverage your offer. Turn your existing skills into scalable digital products and offers. You have talent. You have gifts, you have skills, you have abilities, you have knowledge that someone else is looking for. That's your offer. You're going to help someone get from point A to point B, not Z, point B. One step to the next. You already have everything that you need, and I'm going to help you learn how to package it. Step number 3, optimize your systems. Automate, streamline, and create systems that make you money while you sleep. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. This is where recurring revenue starts to flow. And it might sound complicated, but honestly, this might be the most simple step that people skip. Without systems, you're not going to be able to scale your offer. But with the right systems, you'll be able to confidently scale your business even when you're not working. Step number 4, workflow. Show up confidently online and sell in a way that feels natural and aligned. This is where you really get to be creative and share and sell in a way that feels authentic to you. This could be content, this could be master classes, this could be webinars, this could be emails, this could be ads. You get to choose, and that's why it's called creative cash flow. Learn to create content that converts without feeling salesy. I used to hate this saying, but this is how it gets to be simple, not easy, but simple. So let's take a quick look at one piece of the puzzle, the leverage step. So most creatives overlook how much knowledge they already have. What if you took the same process you use to serve your clients and turned it into a product that helps others achieve a similar result? So imagine earning from your expertise and your experience while still serving clients that you love. That's what leverage looks like. And it's simpler than you think. The best part about this is that you can do this alongside what you're currently doing as a creative entrepreneur. No matter if you're a wedding photographer, event planner, graphic designer, ceramic artist, you have everyday skills that others could benefit from that would in turn help you in your life. I want you to imagine waking up to sales notifications while you make breakfast with your kids. Imagine knowing that your bills are covered before you book your next client. Imagine doing what you love with peace and purpose because you've built something sustainable. That's what creative cash flow is all about. It's not about building an empire overnight. It's not about building an empire overnight. It's about building consistent confidence and cash flow that supports your life, not consumes it. So this is a screenshot of my phone over just 3 short years ago. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was Thanksgiving break, hosting in my new home with a 2-year-old and 4-month-old baby attached at my hip the entire time. And over the course of a couple weeks, I was able to pay off thousands of credit card debt, other loans, and this was only just the beginning. If you're here, I need you to see this, and I need you to know that this can be your reality. If I can do it, I can do it again. And if I can do it, you can do it. And if you can do it, you can do it again and again and again. Paid on repeat. So, what is the next step? You're ready to finally break free from the hustle and confidently build recurring streams of passive income. Creative cash flow is the roadmap. You've spent long enough waiting for permission or perfect timing. You're not behind. You're just at the beginning of your next chapter. And truth is, freedom doesn't come from working harder. It comes from building smarter. And the first step is saying yes to yourself and what's possible. So you're ready to confidently create recurring streams of income. And I'd love to help you make it happen inside of Creative Cash Flow. Inside this program, I will walk you through the flow method, the same system that helped me double my household income in digital product sales while running my wedding photography business. You'll learn how to build a clear and aligned business foundation, create scalable offers that sell, set up systems that automate income, show up online with clarity and confidence. You'll walk away with a complete, ready-to-go system for recurring revenue. Just stop and pause and think for a moment what that would do for your life. Along with this, I'm helping you to have the mindset and tools to make it flow with ease. You will also have the option to become an affiliate for Creative Cash Flow. I don't know if you know what that means, but I'm going to break it down for you again. This means that you can earn a generous, high-ticket commission simply by sharing a course you're already using, you're already loving, with zero extra tech, no complicated setup, and absolutely no pressure to sell. Think of it like sharing your favorite Amazon find, except instead of earning a few dollars, you're earning a premium commission for something that genuinely transforms other creatives' lives. It's the easiest way to start generating revenue while you build your own digital offer. No waiting, no guessing, no overwhelm. I am so excited about this part. I don't know if you can feel it, but doesn't it feel amazing knowing that you can start earning before your own offer is even finished just by sharing something that you're already excited about. This is your permission to step into abundance now. You don't have to wait for someday. You don't have to wait until your offer is perfect. You don't have to wait until your schedule opens up or your life slows down. You can start building momentum today, creating cash flow today, confidence and clarity today with every single step. So, my invitation to you is this: join Creative Cash Flow and start earning from the transformation you're stepping into. Your future students, your family, and your creativity are all waiting for this version of you, the one who finally says yes. Let's build the freedom you've been craving starting right now. Thank you for being here. My heart goes out to you. I am right here with you. My DMs are open. I really want you to know that you have talent, you have gifts, you have so much to offer this world, and I want to help you get creative and start building cash flow.